Hey everyone, Tiago here. I wanted to give you a little update on some things I'm working on and on the channel. As a productivity channel, there's this constant temptation to pretend to be perfect, to pretend to always be perfectly productive, fully motivated, totally on top of things, comprehensively organized, and to kind of hide the messy reality of what it means to be a human. So instead, I wanted to kind of open up the behind the scenes of what it's really like. What I've noticed over the past few weeks, right now it's mid-November, is that it's all getting to be too much. My book on annual life reviews is almost finished. I have about 2 months before I need to turn in that manuscript. We're also teaching our AI program, Second Brain Enterprise. We're getting ready to teach the year-end review course that I always do. And then just other things, like I'm here in Long Beach visiting our old home in California. That means, of course, our routine is just all over the place. We also just all had the flu the past week. The whole family, except for the smallest one, had this just awful flu. We were in bed for several days. And so all these forces are converging together kind of at the same time. When I really think back over the years as a creator, as an entrepreneur, as a YouTuber, some of the most pivotal moments are when I retreated. It's not something you hear a lot about, right? In the world of self-improvement and productivity, retreat feels like failure, feels like you've given up. But I have so many instances when things got too crazy, they got too intense, and I was tempted to kind of lean in and just like buckle down and like grit my teeth. And I did do that sometimes. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but it's also important to retreat. And the great kind of irony of this is that that's exactly what my book is about. My book is about creating an annual review, which is really an annual retreat, a once a year dedicated time to step back and review, reflect, introspect, really take stock of the full range of goals and priorities and commitments that you made. And I'm realizing that I need to practice what I preach. I can't write a book about annual reviews and annual renewal, authentically at least, while doing the opposite. I really need to take my own advice. And part of that is actually using this season. It's usually like from end of November to beginning of January that I do my own annual review. I always find that this time of year, at the end of the year, is really the perfect time. There's no other time like it, where almost the entire year has passed, so you can really look back on all that's happened, and yet the next year has not yet begun. It's still a realm of pure possibility. There's kind of this liminal period, this threshold moment that's just a few weeks long at the end of the year that is the perfect kind of environment and state for you to be in to successfully complete your review. All incredible realizations to have, sooner on a timeline of your own choosing, rather than what I think often happens is we wait for a crisis. We wait to lose a job or to lose a client or to have a health crisis before we really gain that perspective on our lives. My book will only be released in about a year, fall 2026. But you don't have to wait a year or until next year to be part of what I'm describing. I really encourage you, if you want to try out for yourself what I'm talking about, to join the Annual Review 2026, the next edition of the course that we teach every single year. And I'm actually making available the manuscript, the material that I've been working on for 2 years now, a full year early to everyone who joins just this version of the course. I'll be doing the same process, of course, myself right alongside you, and you'll kind of get a window into what it looks like behind the scenes. I won't try to pretend that it's perfect. In fact, it can often be quite messy. So, from now until January, from November to January, you're going to see less of me on the channel. You may not even see me at all. While I'm away these next couple months, I'm going to be bringing in a couple new voices to share what I think is some incredibly valuable pretty priceless knowledge with you. First of all, my wife, Lauren Valdez, who you've heard from before, she has just released her first book. It's called Beyond Acceptance. On the surface, it's a guide for how to successfully get into the grad school of your dreams and the program of your dreams. It's the result of years of her working with, I think, over 500 students from all over the world to get into the best grad schools in the US: MIT, Stanford, Harvard, Columbia. I mean, pick a school, and she has helped someone get into it. Hayden Miyamoto, who I've been working with a lot recently, and you've also heard from, will also be stepping in to share some of his AI workflows. So, the really concrete, specific ways that he is integrating AI into the portfolio of businesses, both digital and brick and mortar, that he owns. And finally, you're going to be hearing from the team. You don't usually see or hear from them directly, but we have an incredible team that creates all these videos. And they're going to be sharing a little bit about what it's like to run this channel, how they're using AI to produce. We're actually now producing double the number of videos. We doubled from every 2 weeks to every 1 week. That change, without hiring any additional humans, was completely enabled by AI, along with some, smart systems and strategies and SOPs that we've created. This channel has always been about just sharing practical knowledge and wisdom. And there's really no reason that has to come directly from me in my words. In fact, I would love, and this is a little bit of an experiment, to see what it looks like to bring other experts onto the platform, onto the channel, and to diversify the people that you're hearing from, the people that you're learning from. So please check out those videos that you'll see coming soon. Let us know in the comments what you like, what you don't. You always do. What could be improved, what you'd like to hear more of or less of. I would really love for the Tiago Forte channel here on YouTube to become a wider platform for all kinds of different voices in the world of productivity and self-improvement. And of course, don't worry, I will be back around January or so with some, I'm sure, fresh perspectives, new ideas, new ways of seeing things. I'll be fresh off my own annual review and the annual review course, which always brings in lots of new ideas. And I'd love to hear from you, as always, what you'd like to learn from me. What are the pieces of knowledge or the tools or the workflows or the use cases, or I don't know, just the various areas or topics that you'd like to see me research and create content on? That's always extremely valuable to us. But for now, I'm going to practice what I preach. I'm going to retreat and take some time to renew myself, gain a fresh perspective. I hope you do the same in some form or another, whether with us or on your own. And otherwise, I will see you in 2026.